Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is time for our Tuesday tea or Q&A. And let's get a card pulled to get us started. I see a couple people there. Hi, people. Take a moment, say hi to join. And if your name isn't clear in your handle, just let me know what your name is, who you are, and what brought you in. Point of Tuesday Tea is to give us a moment to connect about all the things going on at Synchronicity. And if you have questions about anything in the shop, anything related to the stuff in the shop or the services that we provide, then I'm here to answer your questions. I get to be in the backyard today because it's finally, what is it? It's 70 degrees, but there's basically no humidity. So it's comfortable. There's a light breeze. There's Kasha. Roscoe's somewhere over here. There he is. So the puppies are out here enjoying the weather too. So hey, Christine. So our card for this evening and the energy coming up in the rest of the week. This is the Six of Wands. A lot of times, people see the Six of Wands as a card that makes us feel like everything's working out. Everything is finally the way we want it. We were successful at all the things, all the stuff we've been trying finally got us exactly to where we want to be. Along with that, and I do think that's true, like Six of Wands lets us know, hey, you finally did it. Like all that stuff you've been working on, there is a piece of that, if not the whole thing, that finally like you can celebrate. And if there's something you're feeling that you got a piece of it or all of it or even a step of it done, take a moment and celebrate it. Because what happens after the six? Well, usually we get knocked down a peg. Our ego gets in the way and we think, oh, yeah, I've got this. And then life teaches us that maybe there's more for us to learn, you know? So take a moment, celebrate the things, especially if you've got some little wins in there, so that you can uh, acknowledge all the hard work that you put in and all the pieces that you put together in order to reach the success that you've reached today. And if there's something you recognize as that success, go ahead and share it with everybody so that you can like shout yourself out for a second. Because who doesn't, if you don't shout yourself out, who will? So let's take a moment and just have a little celebrate. I'm thinking Kasha might be getting ready to dig a hole and I'm eyeballing her because I don't want her to do it. Because when you have Great Danes mixed with Mastiffs, they are powerful diggers if they choose to be. And I've tried to teach them not to do, not to do that. Puppy Kasha had problems with it, but adult Kasha, because she's two now, is doing better. So this is not for you, dude. Not for you. He's as tall as the table that I'm on a high top, and he just put his head right up here on the table. It's like, what are you doing? Hey, Jillian, which tarot deck did I use? This is, excuse me, this is called the Heindel Tarot. It's the tarot I've been using since the 90s. This isn't my deck from the 90s, but it is one of my backups that I keep here at the house. And I've got a few of those coming in because I had someone request one. So I've got a couple coming into the shop here soon. Shiweenies are powerful. What's a Shiweenie? You have a Great Dane Lab mix? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, these guys they are Great Dane and Mastiff. So that's a 6-foot fence. And it's a little off the ground. If you can see the underneath down there. So they're pretty big. All right. So it's a Chihuahua Dachshund. Oh, like a dachshund, uh, Chihuahua, and a dachshund. Oh, that's interesting. Got it. I got it. Dauchand, right? I think. Yeah, dachshund. Well, our pets are such wonderful parts of our lives. I teach preschool for a reason. Yes, that too. Teach. So if you've got questions for me, go ahead and put them in the chat. And if you're watching this on the like replay, feel free to leave them in comments. I'm happy to come back and answer any questions you might have, especially if you're asking stuff about the things that we're talking about today. Uh, And while you're doing that, I wanted to share something with you. I put this out earlier today. You're going to be hearing more and more about this kit that we created. So I hear from a lot of you that the kits that I create are really helpful. They're useful. They make things easy. And so I started building a back to school kit for students because this time every year, I start having a lot of college kids come in and they want to get readings about their year. They want to pick up a few things before they go back to school. And I started thinking, why don't they have the breeze is a little cooler than I expected. It's still 70 degrees. Why am I cold? I started to think I need to build a kit for them because what they're asking me about is how do I protect my own energy? How do I have better conversations with the people I'm going back to see again? What do I do when I get into classes that are uncomfortable? How do I take care of the energy that I'm building? How do I make sure I get all the things done? How do I stay on track? How do I choose the right school? How do I have better conversations with my parents? How do I talk to anyone, basically? So there's lots of worry about energy, process, taking next steps, and showing up confidently. And the things that are most important to me and what I build at Synchronicity is confidence and clarity and showing you that next right step. And even if not showing you, like highlighting it for you, because you usually know what you need to do, especially when you're trusting your human design. So uh, this this little kit was built with that commuting student in mind. Whether you're commuting from the dorm to the classroom or you're commuting from home to campus, I wanted to make it something that was easy to carry and easy to use because I commuted a lot to school. When I was in Chicago, I was on the L, so I was walking. I was on a bus. I was on the L. I was in the loop. Everything was in my bag for the day for like more than 12 hours because I was a theater student. So everything was in my bag. So that's what the organization of this inspired and how things do double duty. So first, this is the bag that everything comes in. It's not in a box. It's not in something cellophane. It is a cotton bag. It's durable. It's scrunchy. It's looks really like earthy and grounding and just in looking at it, and it fits easily in a bag. It's got drawstring, so you can either clip it onto a bag or you can untie this and tie it to something. So it's sturdy and practical and easy to like fold away and use for other things. So it's also reusable. So this is part one. Also, if you happen to have a deck, if you want to use it for your deck, I use these bags for tarot decks too. So it's the perfect size for a tarot deck. Then inside, I threw in a charm bag. Now, if you have ever been to New Orleans, you might have heard these called Grigri, G-R-I-S bags. They're little spell bags. They're little charm bags. I call them charm bags because Grigri is part of a tradition that I don't do. But the Grigri bag or the charm bag is full of things, in this case, that are protective. So I filled it with black tourmaline. It's filled with a lot of herbs that are protective. Um, It's also something that is washable and you can reuse should you choose to dump everything out and put something else in there. It's got some oils and they're very light. The oils are really light. So if you're someone who's sensitive to smell or you're around other people who are sensitive to smell, it is not overly scented. Uh, I know I put more in there, but I can't remember right now because it's all just a bunch of little magic in there. So this can go anywhere. It can go under your pillow at night. It can go in your bag that you're traveling with. It can go in a purse. It can go in a pocket because it's small enough to fit in a pocket. Now it might look like you have something bulging in your pocket, but it can fit in your pocket. So this has all these little bits and pieces in it that are meant to be put somewhere so that you have a constant tool to help protect your own energy, to help protect your own being, especially when you were like me and you were wandering around in the middle of the night in places that you probably shouldn't have been. So that's what this is for. Then, along with that, hi friends, there is a game going on below me. Yeah. Along with that, there is a piece of selenite in here. This is a large-ish, not large, but I mean, it's smaller than the than the charm bag, but it'll fit in your pocket. This, if you've never worked with selenite, is meant to cleanse energy. So when you're around other people that make you feel like crap, or you're not sure if the person in your dorm room is the savoriest person, or the people coming in and out, or you don't know if there's people coming in and out, this is great to have on your desk. It's great to have by the doorway. It's great to have in your pocket, because think of it like an energetic bath. It's going to do all that cleansing work that this thing is working to protect you from. So get in front of it, use the selenite to trap and cleanse all that energy. The good thing about this is it also cleanses other things. So if it feels like the bag needs a little cleansing, you run the selenite over it, the bag's got its cleanse. And then you want to keep this around because there's also a tourmaline necklace in here. This tourmaline it's pretty sleek. Right? It's not it hangs about here on your chest, about midway down the chest, and it's got a nice, this is a very unisex experience. uh, Tourmaline is a protector, a boundary builder, and it's meant to absorb negative energy. It needs cleansed. So the selenite is the cleanser. So not only can it help protect you and your space, your room, your car, your whatever, but it can cleanse this. So if you're wearing this and using it, this helps cleanse that. Uh, Double duty. Yay. The tourmaline also can help protect you from EMFs. So if you're worried about EMFs coming from electronics, this is your protector. So we're not just talking about energetic protection, we're also talking about electronic or EMF protection that may be from computers, phones, TV screens, goggles, glasses, who knows what else you might have on your person. This helps with what might be coming through that. Then, then, there is also, because money always tends to be a worry when we're in college, right? We don't know when the next check is coming. We don't know if our job is paying us. We don't know if we're going to get a job. We don't know if the financial aid has come through. All of those things. This is a lucky coin. So the coin goes in your wallet. Something's beeping and they need to defend us. The coin goes in your wallet, or it goes in a money bowl if you build a money bowl. You can carry it with you in your pocket. The coin is meant to represent that abundance work and calling it in. Now, uh, this also works well with this orange candle. Now, follow the rules. If you're in a dorm and you can't light candles, don't light candles. Who am I to say that you can't light candles? Maybe you can't. Anyway, this is an orange candle on purpose. Orange, yellow, and green are used for road openers, but orange is also used for abundance. So this can be used simply as a road opener, a heart warmer, an abundance bringer, and it works well with the coin. So if you're setting up a little mini altar, these can go together, along with your evil eye, which has a little hole in it. So if you want to turn it into a pendant, you can, or if you want to hang it into a window or on a doorway, you can, or you can just slip it in your pocket. It is smaller than the selenite. Here's an idea next to the bag. Or it can slip into your purse. It can slip into your backpack or your computer bag, whatever it is you're carrying around. This is an evil eye. It's meant to keep off things like negativity, bad energy, hexes, jealousy, anything that might interrupt the flow of your day. This is helpful to ward off all that evilness and evil spirits and negative stuff. Now, let's say that you're in your car or you're in your dorm room or you're even just hanging out with some people and you're like, I need to change the energy of the space. This is a matchbook that is incense because you can't burn often in dorm rooms. But what you can do is light a little incense that doesn't last. So, what this is, I'm going to open it up. It's like a regular matchbook. All you do is pull one of these out. For those of you who don't know matchbooks, you're going to strike it on this rough surface on the back, and it's going to burst into flame, and it's going to have a strong scent, and it's going to go out rather quickly. You can put it on something fire safe like this picture, like an ashtray, or just hold it for a minute and let it smoke, and then you're gonna, if you've got water with you, I'd dump it in something wet so there's no coal. But the incense then has done its work. Each one of these has a different scent in it. This one happens to be strawberry. What's strawberry good for? Freshness, new beginnings, harvesting, bringing in what you want. So, getting the classes you want, getting to hang out with the people you want, maybe pledging something, that kind of thing, right? So, it's simple, it's easy. You can use it in a car, in a dorm room, and nobody's going to worry about you having something lit you shouldn't have lit because it's going to go burst and it's going to go out. I never told you to burn anything in your dorm room, but this might be helpful. Then, because you're on the go and energy kind of gets weird all over the place, this is our energy detox spray. We make this in the shop. Excuse me. And it is made with essential oils. Let's see if I can remember what it's made of. It's got rosemary, it's got sage, it's got something else. Can't remember now. And oh, Jillian, we're almost there. Hang on. And this it's got a little bit of tourmaline in it, and you can spray it on your body. You can spray it on your car. You can spray it in your dorm room. You can spray it on yourself after you leave a class. You can spray it on the person next to you who just needs to like chill the fuck out. This is basically a smudge, but in essential oil form. It's detoxing the energy field, and it smells good. It's a light smell, and it can also kind of refresh a space. Might be easier than the matches sometimes. Then, when things get a little crazy and you need some guidance, and maybe you want to check in with a divinatory tool, here it is, Jillian. We've got this little 3-card tarot set. Hey, Susie, you open this up after setting your intention, thinking about your question, and lay out these 3 cards, either at a past, present, future, or mind, body, spirit, whatever spread makes sense to you. And then you can interpret the cards and go about your business and take your next step. So here it is. Susie, are you talking about this divination or this energy detox? You can get this separately. We have it at the shop. You can also jump online at we'resynchronicity.com and grab it. Here, I'll show you the link. Hang on. Oh, it's right here. Back to school. Boom. Energy detox travel. It's called energy detox travel spray. And the spray. Yeah. This is the link for it. You can also pick it up in the shop, but if you want it mailed to you, we can mail it to you. I just lie and say there's no liquid. Yeah, and actually, I have a lot of people who get it for work, which is why. Uh, hang on. Oops, wrong place. Right here. Professional. I created something called the Resilient Professional. This is made for people who work in offices, and that kit includes something similar to the energy detox, but it's a bigger bottle. It's our smudge spray, because often you're spraying a larger space and you're going to use it repeatedly. It's not strong, so it doesn't have an overwhelming scent. I know that there's a lot of teachers. Christine was talking to me about this today. There's some teachers who grab it for their classrooms and they'll spray it before people get in, and it just, you can kind of smell it a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not overwhelming. And I know a lot of people who get the smaller one and they'll keep it in their car, they'll keep it in their glove box or in their purse. Uh, and it's just kind of handy to cleanse yourself in between meetings or spaces or buildings or after work before you get in your car, that kind of stuff. Uh, so, one other thing, and if you got questions, don't forget to put them in the chat. One other thing I would share with you guys that I think is important is, I'm always feel remiss if I don't talk about this. Oh, wait, first, I forgot to tell you how much this costs. So, you know what? This tourmaline bracelet or tourmaline necklace, this thing is $27.50. Get this. This thing with all of that stuff is 25 bucks. So when I put it all together, I was able to make an awesome deal for students or for people who are sending off students. Uh, there's only 6 of these where I could make it 25 bucks so that it was accessible for students because they've got enough bills, right? And I wanted to find a way to support them. And this was the best way that I could do it. And the basically the tourmaline necklace kind of got thrown in because I thought it was important with all the EMF work and stuff that they'll be doing. So it made sense. So I was able to make this 25 bucks. So that's that. So I encourage you, because there's only 6, jump online, snag it, or come into the shop, snag it, so you can get it for the people you're sending off to school. Or if you're going to school, come get it for yourself. I've only got 6 of that iteration. If I make another one, thank you, Christine. If I make another one, it will have different stuff, but it won't have the same strength that this one does. And so what I was getting to just before we wrap this up, I wanted to share that Synchronicity Circle is something I think is extremely useful, not only for everyone watching, but for students, because there's 3 different ways to tap into it. What is the circle? The circle is a monthly subscription, but the point of it is to help you take your next step and stay on track to what you're trying to achieve in your own personal growth journey. And we all know that college has a lot of stuff going on and you learn a lot about yourself. 3 tiers. The first tier is really access to an email that comes out at the beginning of every month, tells you about the planetary energy and celestial weather that's going on, so that when you know more about your design, it helps you understand what's coming your way and how to approach it, or how to be available, or how to be prepared for that energy that can be coming your way. It's been extremely helpful. It's been well received. I think that email is gives you a ton of value. And it's that plus you get a cart pull, and I talk to you a little bit about your design so you understand it. And that's just 22 bucks a month. And it's really simple, easy, no lift, just reading an email and learning more about your design. The second level is you get all of that plus a monthly conversation on Zoom. So we meet monthly. You get to join. You have a better understanding of your design, and you have someone in your corner that's helping you stay on track with the work that you're doing about Synchronicity Circle. So I really think this one, as much as the email is great for college kids, I think this one is the one that is the best tool for college kids who would be able to jump on a Zoom for 45 minutes plus all that other stuff and like lock in about what it is that they're working on and make sure that someone's holding them accountable. And then the third one, and I've only got a few slots left on this one because this one not only does all that, but it gets you a full 90-minute reading with me and a monthly 30-minute session with me where you get to stay on top of the goals that you're trying to achieve for yourself. That one's called the Initiate, and that one's 99 bucks a month. The the um, the middle tier is 47 a month because that one's getting that extra time in the live Zoom every month. And then meeting with me individually, now you got someone who's checking in with you, who's not only giving you permission to succeed, but also give you, I think I'm starting to get eaten alive. I'm a bug magnet. Um, but gives you not only the incremental steps that helps you succeed, but allows you to recognize that sometimes things are really hard. And giving yourself some grace is important, but also helping you stay on track. So the there's the fun that's happening. Roscoe's a talker. He needs to talk through his stuff. So please join me in Synchronicity Circle. If you know a college student who could have someone in their have someone in their corner, reminding them who they are, the powerful person they can be, and the strength and courage it takes to get through sometimes feeling by themselves in a new place, then Synchronicity Circle is a great way to arm them and give them the tools they need to be as successful as they can be. And I think that second tier, the $49 a month one, is really helpful. So encourage them to jump on and join that second tier, or gift that to someone that you know could really use it. Even the one that's just the email one. And if you need more or have more questions about it, then feel free to like shoot me an email or a DM on whatever platform you're on. I can give you more. You guys got to see this. Oh, look at that. It's like gladiators. Where'd they go? They were just running too. It's funny to watch them run around this yard because they're like two ponies running. Well, I guess we're getting lessons now. Let's slow down. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't followed me already, please follow me so that we can keep track and you can join me every time I do these lives. And if you like this and share it, I really appreciate it, because liking makes sure it gets in front of other people, and sharing it it means the world to me, because it means that there was something here that was useful that somebody else can take advantage of. And in the world of creating clarity and confidence for people so that you can find the best next step for you, that is gold. So I really appreciate it. And I'll look forward to seeing you all in the shop soon. Thanks for being here, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.